Okay, Jeremy here, Jeeps Unlimited, 303-666-9020, jeepsunlimited.net. Again, that's .net. 1987 to 1995 is the year range of this Jeep Wrangler YJ frame. It's in pretty good shape. Probably one of my B+, A-minuses. We'll discount it a little bit, not much. As you can see, if you've been following me over the past 10 years, we don't discount our frames too often. All our frames come out of California, Nevada, Arizona. We buy them all running and driving. Costs us a little bit more to do it that way, but then we don't have to take the chance on buying something bent or rusted out if we go to the east side of the country, or Midwest. Let's see, 4.0, 6-cylinder, or 4.2. They're exactly the same. So they will work on either the carbureted version or the fuel injection. If you're putting a different motor in it, that won't matter to you because you'll lop those off anyway and move them. For those guys right there. If you're putting this into a 4-cylinder, those will need to be moved back a few inches, or it'd be the best time to go ahead and put that 6-cylinder in it. I know everybody has been talking about doing it because that's the reality. That's all that there is to it. Other than that, you need the powertrain, and we sell complete kits for that. So I've walked around the top side of it pretty well. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, anything I've missed on the top, let me know. These pockets here sometimes rot out. This one's in pretty good shape. It's got a little scaling on the inside, but nothing that would affect it structurally. This cover's still on this one, but you can see down in there pretty well. Again, a little bit of scaling on the inside, but nothing's too structural on this guy whatsoever. The only reason I said I discounted it is because one mount on it needs to be addressed. So let me flip it over and show you the bottom side. Not too heavy, about 150, 175 pounds. You can do it. I do it with my left arm to flip it over, so not my predominant arm. Just saying, you can lift these up pretty easy with 2 guys. You could do it by yourself if you had a little bit of a shoulder harness, but nonetheless. So I seen this when I was picking it up at the fork earlier, and I want to make sure that you see it. All right, that mount is stock factory. That one's stock factory as well. That's what it should look like, and that is one that needs to be fixed. So you can buy these mounts, but I want to make sure you see it. And that one's cracked. They don't crack too often. It's not really a place they like to crack, but nonetheless, I do want to make sure you know. So you would cut this guy off down here and re-weld a whole new one on. They're like 20 bucks. They're really cheap, so don't worry about getting a new one. We can get you that. It's not a problem. You just need to make sure we're aware of it. Or you could probably stitch weld that through, but I just wouldn't take the chance there. They're just not that expensive. Just get it fixed the right way. This one's a little bit wallowed out here where your radiator, your support bushing there goes. Normally like to see those kind of like these guys here. They're in good shape. That's how that one should be, but it pinches there and it traps moisture, and over time they kind of eat themselves away there. So kind of a commonplace, but not a big deal. A big bushing will fill that in and you won't even notice it. But body mounts, or belly pan mounts, are in good shape. Threads are good, nothing broken off in that. Nothing you'll have to address. You see a little bit of them raised here. That's just a lot of the material from the actually belly pan themselves. Those things actually give away more than the frames do, unless it's in a real heavily salted area. So that's it, 303-666-9020. Thanks a lot.